Hi, I'm Clement Woo of DAB Hong Kong. Recently, the Hong Kong Legislative Council passed the Public Offices, Candidacy and Taking Up Offices, Miscellaneous Amendments Bill 2021. The bill, requiring oath-taking by district councillors, among other public servants, has a constitutional basis that cannot be challenged. Under Article 104 of the Basic Law, the Chief Executive, principal officials, members of the Executive Council, lawmakers, and judges were already required to take an oath of office. With the passage of the new bill, that requirement will be extended to the 479 district councillors across Hong Kong's 18 districts, with the deadline for complying as early as June. To me, this is a fundamental political ethics that public officers must abide by. However, some 30 so-called pro-democracy district councillors resigned or announced that they would resign from their position for one reason or another. In essence, they refused to take the oath of office to evade the possible legal consequences before the Act takes effect on May the 21st. Some citizens mourn the loss of these pro-democracy councillors, but the narratives in the mainstream media did not share the sentiment. On the one hand, the real political influence of the resignation is very limited. On the other hand, many feel that the bill not only facilitates patriots governance, but it will help restore the city's hard-earned stability and prosperity after the year-long turmoil in 2019. An oath of office is an affirmation of a person takes before assuming the duties of an office, usually a position in government. Many are statements of allegiance and loyalty to a constitution, and it may be considered treason or a high crime to betray a sworn oath of office. Take the US as an example. The first sentence of the oath of office of the Senate is that I will support and defend the Constitution of the US against all enemies, foreign and domestic. In some counties in the US, the county council swearing-in ceremony is also televised. Well, I would have thought this is sensible and general practice around the world. The Secretary for Constitutional and Mainland Affairs, Eric Zhang, defending concerns over the broad new powers granted to the government, said that if district councillors who breached the oath or failed to fulfill the allegiance requirement are allowed to remain on the councils to discharge important duties, this will be a large deviation from the spirit of the previous interpretation regarding the Pledge of Allegiance. He also said that this could also harm the interests of Hong Kong as a whole. The Black Revolution, triggered by the anti-extradition bill movement in 2019, has seen a large number of radicals occupying the district councils, turning them into a hotbed of separatism and violence in communities, which in effect has torn the society apart. Obviously, these radicals are not qualified to govern Hong Kong. Enacting a law that requires all public officers to uphold the basic law and pledge allegiance to the Hong Kong SAR will help district councils focus on serving district communities and solving local issues, rather than advancing political agenda only. Don't forget, according to Article 97 of the Basic Law, district councils are district organizations which are not organs of political power. The enactment of the National Security Law for Hong Kong and the improvement of the electoral system have rectified Hong Kong's political turmoil, ending the street violence ensuring personal safety, and restoring law and order. Based on the improved legal system, the next challenge for Hong Kong is to instate patriots governing Hong Kong. The city needs to step up its efforts to restore the rule of law and resume its economic growth. The bill, by putting district councils back in order, paves the way to lasting stability as councillors focus on serving the communities and solving local issues.